murder trial against alleged cannibal Suleiman Cisse, who was arraigned by prosecutors in 2009 for the killing of Jambur native Adama Jata, who reportedly went to tend her rice field in the settlement and never came back home. 10 witnesses testified for prosecution who called evidence showing how the victim was beheaded by her attacker, who cut off biceps and other parts of the victim's body. In outrageous detail, Justice Nkea related the testimonies of the third and second prosecution witness who gave evidence about a certain naked man in the woodland who once chased her around the area where the victim's body was discovered. In their efforts to link Cisse to the crime, prosecutors had brought forth circumstantial evidence which asserted that a black shirt and blue nylon bag found at the scene actually belonged to the accused, who is in his 60s. Particulars of a scissor found at the scene and evidence of severed limbs, some of which were roasted by the assailant, including extreme hemorrhage experienced by the victim, were further analyzed by Justice Nkea, who underlined the fact that the strongest point raised by the defense was the lack of forensic evidence to prove the allegations of murder. Who killed the deceased was finally an important question asked by Justice Nkea, who in conclusion told a serene court that prosecutors had successfully proven their case against the accused beyond any reasonable doubt. Cisse's lawyer subsequently made a brief mitigation asking the court to deliver justice with mercy. Prosecutors say Suleiman Cisse is a first offender, but in delivering sentence, the presiding judge underlined that murder, particularly cannibalism, cannot be entertained if social good and order are to be upheld. Cisse was subsequently sentenced to death by Justice Emmanuel Nkea, who further prescribed that the accused be killed by hanging. The death row convict was duly reminded of his right to appeal. The judgment of infanticide suspect Kadi Jawla came next. Prosecutors arraigned the 25-year-old from Kunting village on a one-count charge in 2009 for causing the death of her newborn baby boy by throwing him in a well. A single witness testified for prosecution, who also presented exhibits including a confessional statement said to have been obtained from the accused. Jawla did not call any witness in her defense, but had told the court that his father threatened to kill her if she falls pregnant again. The presiding judge, Justice Nkea, told the Special Criminal Court that the confessional document acquired from the accused indicated in graphic picture how the accused wrapped her baby in a bag of rice and threw him in a well. There is overwhelming evidence to prove that the accused knew the probable consequence of her action would cause grievous bodily harm to the baby, according to the presiding judge, who finally emphasized that prosecution have proven their case beyond reasonable doubt. A defense lawyer asked the court to temper justice with mercy. In his verdict, Justice Nkea said he is tempted to exercise clemency, but added that no one knows what the murdered baby would have been. As such, a lesson is very fitting in order to protect the public. Kadi Jawla was sentenced to death by the presiding judge, who also stipulated that the convict be executed by hanging. She came down from the dock in tears, but was duly reminded by the presiding judge of her right to appeal against the decision. Ibrahim Jata, GRTS.
Well, you can follow that story and other GRTS programs live on our website, and that's on www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor GRTS Radio live. Time now to take our first break. We'll be right back.
Time to have fun with AfriCell.
Play your favorite song to your callers with the AfriCell Fun Ring service.
Yo, what's up? It's Big C. If you want my song on your African line as phone ring, the code is 11807.
By the hall, no my door head. Try to copy my style, they don't know my door head.
It's your boy G. My AfriCell phone ring code is 12139.
By the hall, no my door head. My whole life I never snake, never ball it.
From Gambia to Senegal, like that every day. Hey, that every day. Hey, it's your boy ST Gambian Dream. If you want my song as your AfriCell fund ring, the code is 11655. Them hot boys and hot girls say that every day.
It's your boy Tam 50 Utu Suku. If you want my song as your phone ring on your AfriCell line, the code is 12187.
The whole game lasts up.
Welcome back. Dozens of people shot dead, some with their hands tied behind their backs, as Libyans celebrate the death of their former leader. A human rights group has called on the new rulers to investigate the deaths of more than 50 people in a Sirte hotel. Human Rights Watch says the victims appear to be supporters of Colonel Muammar Gaddafi. Now the discovery came as an autopsy confirmed that Gaddafi died of gunshot wound to the head. The manner of this death is raising questions about Libya's future. CNN's Dan Rivers reports.
With liberation just declared, questions about Muammar Gaddafi's death just won't go away. This video obtained by Reuters purports to show the ambulance carrying Gaddafi's corpse mobbed by fighters. This man claims to have killed the former dictator. Another screams he witnessed that shooting. Neither seems remorseful. CNN could not independently confirm these claims. This video also emerged over the weekend, showing a gun being brandished near Gaddafi's head. Images that throw into question the transitional government's claims that the former dictator was killed in the crossfire after he was captured. His body was on public display for 2 days until it was removed for autopsy and then returned to cold storage for further viewing. The autopsy concluded he'd been killed by a shot to the head, but it's not clear if that shot was at close range. The specific details of the report have been passed to Libya's Attorney General and have not been released.
The NTC said they would treat Gaddafi's body with dignity. But now he and his son have been turned into a ghoulish freak show, with people queuing for hours to see the former dictator of Libya.
His death has tainted the declaration of Libya's independence in Benghazi. Mustafa Abdul Jalil, the chairman of the National Transitional Council, told a crowd of tens of thousands that tolerance, forgiveness and reconciliation were important for Libya's future success. But his words are apparently ringing hollow to some who point to these disturbing scenes of Gaddafi's last minutes alive. Dan Rivers, CNN, Tripoli.
Time now to take our second break. We'll be right back.
For those who think all air conditioners are the same, here's a demonstration. This is a cheap air conditioner. Here, it's a standard air conditioner.
Not bad.
And here is Samsung. Only Samsung air conditioners have triple protector. Durable, reliable, efficient. So insist on Samsung with triple protector. Built for Africa. Samsung.
Before we end this edition of the news, a reminder of our headlines. The touring APRC National Women Mobilizer Ajande Jatta has urged the women folk to strengthen their loyalty to the ruling party and participate in the country's development process. Tourism officials have been meeting with a group of Polish tourists, sampling what the Gambia's hospitality industry offers to holiday makers. Human Rights Watch has called on Libya's National Transitional Council to investigate the alleged killing of 50 pro-Gaddafi loyalists whose battered remains were found in a Sirte hotel. And 20 powerful aftershocks have ripped through parts of eastern Turkey. This as emergency crews battle in sub-zero temperatures to rescue survivors of Sunday's powerful earthquake. You can follow that story and other GRTS programs live on www.grts.gm. There you can also monitor GRTS Radio live. That's all in the news. Thank you very much for watching. I am Fatou Kamara.
On 98.6 and 102.6, the best FM station in town, where you can capture hundreds and thousands of potential customers with a wider coverage around the country. Advertise today and get your targeted customers. For more information, call 9933263, 9957255, or 4497331 and 9906445. GRTS Digital FM.